Hello, and welcome to the Hermit Lab. This class is called Mandala-15, a 15-minute class where we go all over the mat. There she is. Hi, Marge. Yes, welcome to 15 minutes of a mandala vinyasa sequence style. We are going to start with our head toward the top of the mat on our backs. And this is a fairly low and slow to the ground flow today. Kind of like you're just rolling around in bed, so enjoy. This right here will be our starting point. We'll begin by hugging the right knee in toward the chest. Give it a little bit of movement that feels natural and easy. And then cross it over the body for a supine twist. Extend your arms out to a T. I love sequencing these kinds of classes. Let your right arm slowly start to creep overhead, fingertips staying on the floor, and then you keep rolling over and you kind of end up in a half frog with your right knee out and your left arm tangled up underneath you, giving yourself a little shoulder compression. Lift your head up and plug your right fingertips down. Send your right leg back and untangle the left arm. Find a tall, wide cobra. Lift your chin and then drag it all the way down. Extend your right arm out to the side. Plant your left hand. And then we'll roll the left foot to step behind us. Now opening up the other shoulder. And press your left hand down to support yourself up right from where you are. Send your right hand long in front of you and cross your left foot back over in front. Give yourself a side body opener by sinking into that straight right arm. You're peeling your ribs open. You can push your left knee away, and also might be nice to go rest your head over onto your right shoulder, opening up the left side of your neck. Keep going toward the back of your mat. You'll end up with your left leg figure forward over your right thigh in a tall seat. And let's pitch this forward. Reach for the right foot and fall over yourself. Rise back up tall. Lose the left leg back down to the floor and find the outside of the right foot. We'll lift the leg up and take a little twist here. Right arm behind you, looking back for the top of your mat, lengthening through the leg. And then reach the arm overhead, cross the foot. We'll go twist this even deeper now, supporting by pressing backhand down and hugging, pulling with the left arm. You've seen this often with me. We'll untangle to ragdoll, so just go over to the left, swivel yourself around, and bow. You're back facing the top of the mat. Give your spine a little swish side to side. Think halfway lift, easy. Walk your hands out to a downward facing dog. Send your right leg high, bend the knee and open up the hip. And we'll come forward, pull the knee into the chest, send it over to the left so you set the right hip down. Widen your hands and just see what this position of the body has to offer you. Sort of a twisted back bend. And then thread your right arm under, roll to your right side, and keep going until you're on your back again. Feet can plant, give your hips a little shake, a little reset of the head side to side. And then you'll end up back where we started in Shavasana with your legs long and arms dropped by your side. Nice. And now we go all the way back the other way. We begin left knee hugging into the chest. Nice deep compression in the hip joint. And then cross it over the body, supine twist. Let your arms be out to a T. Definitely take some slithering around on the mat to make this all fit in the four corners. So this is a nice shoulder mobility move. Keep your fingers on the floor as your left arm goes up and overhead and eventually kind of flops you over to the left. And you're in a half frog with your left knee out, your right arm tangled up underneath you. Lift your head, plant your left hand and send your left leg back behind you. Untangle your right arm out and off to the mat, another tall and wide cobra. Press down and lift up, stretch the throat and drag it all the way down. Send your left arm out to the side, right hand will plant. And then take your right leg up and over behind you, stretching now. Open the left pec, the left chest. And you'll use this right hand that's on the floor to help rise you up nice and easy. Press down to lift up. Your back foot will kind of step in front. Left arm long away from you and sink and open up the hips and the ribs and that side body line. And then maybe you go rest left ear over to the shoulder. Keep going to the back of the mat, so we'll end up with your right ankle figure forward over the left thigh. You're welcome to stay nice and tall or go for the fold forward. Find your foot or something to hold on to and give into the rounding. Drop your head, soften your neck. Come on back up, nice and easy. Set your right leg back down on the floor. Reach forward for your foot with the right hand. Pick it up for a seated twist. Reaching kind of longingly back for the top of the mat. I like to rock this shape a little bit. Top arm reaches high overhead, plant the foot down and wrap it up. Retwist again over to the left, this time with a little more oomph now that you've got the hug around the knee and the arm to spin around behind you. And untangle yourself over to the right, fingertips down, ragdoll, you unspiral yourself. And take a slow little swishy side to side. Halfway lift and paw your way to one more downward facing dog. Breath in and out. And finally we'll go left leg high, bend the knee and open up the hip, let it feel so good. And then you'll come forward, swing the knee underneath you to the right so that we set the left hip down. Open up the arms a little bit and see what this shape has for you, whether it's more for the neck, in the ribs, or in the spine, or even in the hip back there behind you. And then left arm underneath you to lay on your left side and keep rolling to your back. Feet planted, you could shake your hips out, rock the knees side to side. Really kind of any final things that you need here. A push of the thighs, a tug of the back of the head. And we'll send the legs long. And come to your resting spot. You'll know it when you find it. Shavasana. Start to find your fingers and your toes in the back of your head side to side. A full body stretch might feel nice, get long. And then pause over on one side, little fetal position. In your own time, help yourself up to a comfortable seat. Let your hands just rest on your knees. And get really interested in the flow of your breath. Might it be easier to breathe now than it was before you embarked on this round the mat journey? Can you elongate the exhales and the pause at the bottom? How do you feel? Let's stack hands at heart center and breathe into this space. Some knuckles float to third eye, And take a bow for yourself. So nice. Thank you for joining me for the first of these mandala classes. I hope to see you at the others. Take it easy. Bye.